Are you guys getting notified? Hi guys, we'll try this tonight and see how it works. Okay. Hi guys. Well, it looks like everyone's getting notified. Maybe they aren't babysitting me anymore. Yeah, I quit doing them because they weren't displaying them in the feed or notifying people, and they were editing them like a child. So I got really sick of it. So give a few minutes, let people in here. I have a lot more followers nowadays, so should be more coming in. Well, it used to be they blocked my lives for a while. They would edit to my lives. They would take them down. They wouldn't put them in the feed, yada, yada, yada. So we'll see what happens this time. We'll take the risk. Okay, guys, I'm going down to Texas next week on Tuesday. Okay. I'm going to go down to Houston. I know a lot of you live in Dallas area, but I'm probably not going to be driving all over the state. Okay. But Texas is one of the few places that's open enough for me to feel comfortable flying down to. So I'm not going to many other states at this time. So yeah, we're going to talk about longing today because there is a collective longing going on today when you have surrendered to the connection, okay? And I did meditate on that, okay? Those of you that are new here, just so you know, I do tend to trigger people. I do bring up childhood wounds, things like that, and stuff you need to heal. I'm not the reader that gives you your beautiful, happy ending that you want to hear if that's your case, okay? So just be prepared before watching, okay? I always give my little speech there because I get people that comment like, oh, like get pissed off because they're triggered, okay? So I do trigger people, okay? Part of my purpose is to bring up the childhood wounds, to bring up the shadow work that needs to be faced in your journey to ascension, okay? Not everybody's going to be in a certain type of soul connection, you guys. This can be for any connection, doesn't have to be any certain connection, okay? I just label it twin flame soulmate because that's what everyone's looking for because everyone thinks that's a fad nowadays. But there's actually very few of those connections, okay? That's just how I feel about it. And, you know, the truth about your connection is prevailing, you guys. And so many of you, a lot of my clients are starting to learn the truth, you know, of their connection, if it's legit or not. So that's happening as well. Because this is the year of truth. This is the year of honesty. This is the year of your purpose. This is the year of your true self prevailing, okay? And you guys need truth, you know. You need to face that shadow work. You need to face the truth. You need to face all that stuff. I mean, I guess that's my opinion. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm kind of hearing that you'll get karma this year if you don't face your truth, if you don't stand in your truth, okay? The masculine energy, obviously, they don't want to. They want to, but they don't, okay? That's just part of the collective problem with the masculine energy is they really crave to stand in their truth, but they're scared, okay? And you guys, like, if you're in here for a twin flame connection, if you are not on a spiritual journey, if you're not on a journey to ascension, you're not in one. Okay, I'll just make that clear right there. I'm going to bluntly say that. You're not, okay? When you're in a twin flame connection, there is so much dynamic to it. Okay, it's like, it's way deeper than people even realize. Okay, I don't even base my readings around twin flames per se. I base them around all connections because we all need to grow. We all need to evolve, okay? But everybody's like, oh, my twin flame. But there's so very few people that are actually in those connections, I'll be honest, okay? But when you are, if you're not on the journey to ascension and soul growth and that sort of thing and mission, and your person is showing none of that, when you are, like, that's likely not your twin flame, okay? You'll feel it in your heart and soul, you guys. There is a lot of people that are holding on to a very traumatic connection, trauma bond. Okay, so I was going to discuss this a little bit. And they call it their twin flame to justify it. Okay, I do see that a lot, and I intuitively feel like it's not one of those connections, because sometimes I do feel if it is or not a legit connection, or if it's a soulmate. I can feel that. I don't always say it because I don't want you guys focused on labels. I really don't. I want you focused on how you're being treated. If you're being treated fairly, is it aligning with your self-respect? Are you standing in your power? Because that's kind of what I focus on, is you standing in your power and your worth and that sort of thing, okay? So, but how does your connection make you feel? That's the main thing. How is it treating you? Is it adding to your life or taking away from your life? Okay. There's so many people that I intuitively feel are in a karmic connection that's a trauma bond. Okay. You can have karma between you and a twin flame connection, absolutely. Okay. But the thing with a twin flame connection is it's the other half of your soul. It's the mirror of your soul. And when you show growth, your person's going to naturally follow that growth in some way, because they're the other half. They have their free will, obviously, but they're going to be pushed to do it. You're going to notice something at some point, okay? They will look up to you. They will just naturally follow you on your growth. It's just how it works, okay? They're very hard connections. And that's where there's the fine line between a trauma bond and an actual twin flame connection. Because with a twin flame connection, yeah, they trigger you. They trigger because they mirror your shadow work, like your weakness is their strength and vice versa, that sort of thing. So you guys mirror each other's like shadow work and that sort of thing. So you trigger each other, right? But it's not in a meanful, abusive manner. I don't feel it is, okay? I don't feel that if you're in here about a divine feminine or divine masculine connection, that person is going to intentionally hurt you. I don't feel that to be a legit connection like that, okay? They may say things and don't realize they're doing it. Some of them, they get in the habit of living such a facade or lying or, wearing a false mask and stuff like that. But sometimes they're not fully aware that they're being manipulative. They're not fully aware of their behavior, okay? But they learn it through you. They learn it because you trigger them and that sort of thing, okay? They learn eventually. They do show some sort of growth eventually, if that is your legit divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? If you want a fairy tale connection, you guys, go find a soulmate, okay? I'm just going to say that right now. Just go find a soulmate. Karmic connections, you guys, you're constantly looking at the past, okay? If you are in a karmic connection, you're always going to be looking at the past. There's going to be resentment. There's going to be grief. There's going to be all that kind of shit, abusive type of stuff. Not always, you guys, because not all karmic connections are bad, okay? I feel that sometimes a karmic connection, because karma is energy, right? It's not a person. That's why I hate karmic partners. I hate that word. I just hate it because it's just degrading. Everybody holds light. Everybody holds darkness. But you can have karma with your divine connection as well. Yes, you have to clear that, okay? Divine connections are here to clear karma, but mainly not necessarily like between each other, but individual karma, I really feel, okay? It's to help clear the karma of this entire earth, because you go on a mission. If you're not on a mission, that sort of thing, I mean, it's not a twin flame connection, I'll be honest. If you're not willing to get into that union within self and that individual growth, you're probably not one of those connections either, okay? Karmic connections, some of them can be heavy karmic debt, very heavy karmic debt, multiple lifetimes of accumulated debt that's never cleared. So they can be very brutal, okay? Soulmates with, I believe there's karma everywhere, you guys. You can accumulate in this life. You can carry it on from past lives, that sort of thing. I don't believe that karma is just a particular situation or whatever. But soulmates, you know, that's more of somebody that you can jive with and you don't have the baggage, you know, that sort of thing, okay? As much, you know, that's more of your fairy tale connection if that's what you want. So, and kind of a download I picked up in the last few days is divine connections. Is some divine connections, like, I'm not saying you have more than one, okay, because you don't. I don't feel you do, but I feel like there's people that have pieces of you as well in them. Because I strongly feel that some divine connections intertwine, like sets of couples all intertwined together. Does that make sense? That's kind of something I received in download the last few days. Like other divine masculines can intertwine with you or be part of your soul group. Other divine feminines can be part of your soul group, that sort of thing. You guys can all mission work together. That's kind of a download I received, okay? I strongly believe that some divine masculine or divine feminines, if they don't go down their path, they're going to serve heavy-ass karma this year. It's going to be real tough, okay? That includes yourself, viewer, because some of you are not following path as well, I'm hearing. And that's kind of everybody. Okay, but to be a divine feminine and masculine, like, you have a huge role in this world. You're all light workers, every one of you, okay? If you're not a light worker, you're not in a divine connection like that. And your divine counterpart holds the same gifts that you hold, okay? They do. It's just something I've gotten in a download. So, anyway, karmic partners as well. I mean, some people do get with a karmic and they clear that karma and they do continue in a healthy soulmate connection. So, anyway, doesn't matter what kind of connection you're in. I'm all about soul growth and standing in your power and being you, because that's so important, okay? Thank you for the donation. I need to set up the donation thing. I need to get in my computer. Okay. And some of you, like, okay, if you're hearing, okay, I hear people say, I have bad luck in love. I can never find somebody worth my time, yada, yada, yada. You guys, if that is your case, it's because you're still following a karmic pattern. So really reflect back at your past relationships and even your childhood, okay? Because even if you had a good childhood, like, the smallest thing can be a trigger. Favoritism of a sibling, or just, you know, just something minor, okay? Or your parents worked a lot or whatever, okay? And there can be abandonment that's not something you're aware of, openly aware of, that can be in the back of your mind from this, okay? Because when I was a kid, like, my parents were gone all the time. They worked all the time. Like, all my friends' parents did the same thing, okay? Sometimes kids can have a bit of abandonment through that kind of thing as well, okay? That's triggered and you don't realize it because it's normal, okay? So, you know, some of us had parents that worked on the roads, you know, that sort of thing. So you get into a connection where you're seeking out that validation, or that validation or attention that you maybe didn't receive as a child, but you're like, but I had a good childhood, but, you know, maybe your parent was gone a lot. Because there is readings that I do, and it comes up that the feminine or masculine has childhood wounds, but then they're like, but they had a good childhood. It's like, but do their parents work all the time? Were their parents gone all the time? That sort of thing. And yeah, that was the case. Well, there you go. Okay. So sometimes there can be karma or abandonment within that. So then what happens is you're running after that love that you didn't get, or that attention you didn't get, okay? Because you're not realizing that you maybe had some abandonment from your childhood. And you're seeking the validation in men, okay? So then you're getting these men that are abusive, basically, because you're getting attention from them, okay? So you continue that. So just something to be aware of. It could be, you know, if you're a male and you're doing that with females, okay, both ways, okay? So I'm gonna get into the reading, you guys. What is going on today is so many of you, like, stepped back and surrendered to your connection, okay? You really did. Like, your person, so not sexual oriented, you guys, you can switch genders as needed, okay? is pulling at your heart space right now. So I feel like there's been an opening of the heart space or a connection to the heart space. I feel like your person is trying to pull your energy right now. That's kind of what I'm seeing, because I've been getting a visualization that your person has a rope around your heart, okay, and they're pulling at it right now. So they're like seeking for your energy for some reason. So some of you have disconnected from your connection. You've been standing your ground. Your person didn't, you know, they thought you're, you know, playing bluff or whatever, and you're not. So they're trying to pull at your attention. That's for some of you. Okay, some of you, you've been disconnected for a really long time and your person's starting to miss you and long for you. There's some sort of connection between the heart spaces today is what I'm seeing. I do feel that the person you're in here about is starting to feel things in their heart space with this connection today, okay? So you're probably feeling that pull and energy, because that's the visualization I'm getting, is like somebody pulling at your heart space with like a rope around your heart, okay? So you might actually feel a pull in the heart space, emotions. I do feel the masculine energies in their emotions today, or the feminine, whatever you're in here about, doesn't matter, okay? You can be a divine masculine and correlate with the feminine, which I have mostly feminine viewers, so... So you guys, the masculine energy is having some ego death forced upon them, is what I'm hearing, okay? They're definitely, like, fighting it to the end of time, okay? And they're learning the definition of love. This has been coming in for a while. They're learning the definition of love, okay? Because the belief systems for many generations, love was taught with the mind, okay? It really was. It had conditions. We didn't know any better. None of us did. A majority of us did. And, it, you know, you could have a loving childhood, but, you know, there was like, it was taught with the mind, not felt with the heart. So what I'm kind of feeling is the masculine is feeling love with the heart, or starting to understand that dynamic. So they're shattering some sort of belief system when it comes to unconditional love, is what I feel. Because we could have had the most loving childhoods, guys, but still there was conditions behind it, or we watched conditional love around us, or that's just all we knew, okay? Yeah, I do feel the feminine collectively here has definitely surrendered the connection, okay? Collectively, absolutely. Your person is starting to understand love here, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They really are. I feel this is going to help them stand in love for themselves, especially, but just understand that they do have that emotion for you, because so many of them deny it, okay? They deny it, or they don't know or understand it, or, you know, they just don't. Some of them truly don't understand it. Some of them are manipulative assholes using you for sex, so take it as it resonates. You're going to figure this out. Once you surrender, you will figure out if it is a divine connection or not. You will, I promise. If it's meant to be a destined connection, it's meant to be a destined connection. Okay? They got good old free will. I mean, yeah, but you will. You'll figure it out. Because some of you, I mean, I strongly feel that there's a large chunk that are dealing with karmic situations. It's, you know, karmic cycles from childhood. So by you surrendering, you guys, like the feminine, you've been doing some massive shadow work, okay? But I feel like that your person is going into some shadow work here and experiencing major abandonment today, okay? And that may be what you're feeling, is they're purging in their shadow work, okay? So you may be feeling that as well, but I do feel a pull at your heart space, okay? I see a pull at your heart space. The masculine energy, I do feel, is trying to forgive possibly a mother figure in their life, okay, from childhood that may have abandoned them, I'm hearing. But you guys are like, you know, you guys got fire under your ass. Like, you guys are like standing in your power, I'm feeling. Like, you're just in this energy of being like destructive. You're being a powerhouse right now. Feminine side is like, you're not backing down. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Strongly what I'm seeing right now. The masculine I'm picking up on today is holding on to karmic ties right now with people around them, you guys. This is coming in every single day with this in reverse, okay? It's toxic connections. It could be with other people. It could be other connections, family, friends, etc. Take it as it resonates, but I'm seeing a group of people in the collective, okay? And they're just like really defensive about this. They're really holding on, okay? And they're really struggling with this, okay? Like, they're being very defensive. See how they're guarding that karma there? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but they are going through awakening, so they're kind of split here, okay? Because, like I said, they're learning what unconditional love really is, okay? And these people they're holding on to are not. They love them with conditions, okay? It could be family, it could be friends. It's just some sort of like awareness, okay? They're having some awareness because they are awakening to the true definition of unconditional love is pretty much validated. And they know it, but they're not admitting it, so they're just going to stand here and like be very defensive about facing the karmic ties in their life, okay? And you're standing there going, fine, if you're not going to face your karmic issues in your life, then I'm not going to deal with your shit. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So that's what I'm hearing in the collective right now, and this is causing, like, pain, okay? There's pain in the masculine energy. We'll see what else is going on. They're scared that everybody around them is going to be mad at them and not forgive them, okay, for standing in their true power. Yeah, this person has conflict in their life with people around them. There's no doubt about that, okay? They're trying to put on a smiley face here, okay? They do feel there's more barriers between you and them right now. Even if you're, like, in a union or a marriage with this person, you guys, like, there's barriers, there's blocks between the two of you is what I'm seeing, because I see a wall being put up here, okay? They know that there's conflict between the two of you that they have to get through. In their current life, you guys, they're playing around with people. They're just, like, you know, yes, man, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am type of energy here, okay? Trying to please everybody around them. They're in a very distorted masculine energy today, okay? They're really hanging on to their distortions, their delusional thoughts here, okay? Like, they're dealing with all this conflict in their environment is what I'm picking up, and they're trying to put on a smiley face. They're trying to reconcile with people around them, okay? Get forgiveness. They're so scared people are going to be mad at them, okay? They're holding on to this delusional shit. Yeah, they're putting on a facade, but you know what, you guys? This facade life, this, you know, delusional life that they're holding on to is starting to bore them, okay? It really is boring, okay? But with the sun and the Six of Wands here, it's like, oh, well, I'm happy, I'm cool, you know, but they're not really loyal to it anymore, okay? They're not. But they're bored with it. It's causing a distortion here. They have a very strong distortion in what a man should be or a woman should be. Take it as it resonates, okay? There's some distortion in the masculine energy in the collective anyway. So some of you have issues with father energy or how to view a man or what a man should be, okay? There's distortion with that, okay? Because they have a distorted view or delusional view on what a man should be or what being manly is and strong and that sort of thing. And you may as well, okay? So look back, like, how was your dad? You know, was your dad the type that was like, boys don't cry, that sort of thing, okay? So just look at that distortion. There's definitely distortion with masculine energy. Definitely third-party situations for some of you coming in right now, okay? This person feels that you're angry at them right now, or you're frustrated. You're coming in frustrated, you guys. I do feel that you're very much just like, I'm done. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Some of them are dealing with their own mother, you guys, or a mother to children here is what I'm seeing. And they're working on standing in the truth with this person is what I'm picking up, but they're not doing it quite yet, but they're definitely in their thoughts about this. They need to speak truth to this person, okay? With the Empress, I feel like it could be a mother to children or their own mother or both, guys, just females in general, okay? Because they've been very distorted with females in general anyways, okay? They've been putting on a show of people around them. They were taught what relationships should be, blah, 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 okay? Yeah, definitely some of them are in a long-term commitment here, or you are with this person. Take it as it resonates. They're getting really sick of trying to prove themselves to this environment. They really are, okay? They're getting sick of it. This environment feels degrading to them, okay? I do feel there's arguments. There's some anger with whoever they're holding on to right now, jealousy, that sort of thing coming in here, okay? This person's been trying to stand in their truth for a while. They've been trying to come out of their shell. They've been going through an awakening process, okay? And they're changing. And I feel like whoever they're holding on to in their environment and that sort of thing is like, what's wrong with you, da-da-da, you know, kind of giving them shit. So they kind of backed away from growth, okay? They need to speak truth to those around them, is what I'm hearing. Okay, they're getting ready to do that. I really feel that they're getting ready to do that. For some of them, there's some ties with money here coming in. There's issues with money, I'm hearing, okay? Financial issues, you guys. Some of them, this is their karma. This is their karma, is financial issues. And the thing is, if you're with the wrong soul family, okay, if you're with the wrong soul group, which we all deal with this, co-workers, friends, family, whatever, your abundance is blocked because you don't jive with these people, right? And when your vibration raises, these people break away from you, okay? Or you have to turn your back, otherwise you're being fake. Your person's being fake to their environment in general, the collective here, okay? And this isn't their soul group anymore. These people are not vibrating to their level anymore. There's an ending being pushed upon them, you know, and I do feel that they may speak truth to those around them. They have major anxiety about this transformation. It's being forced, okay? This whole world, you guys, and with the world card here is how I'm kind of seeing this. Like, you're already in that position right now. You've been transforming, but this whole world has to transform. And that includes speaking your truth, okay? Raising the vibration in this world. When you stand in your truth, like I said, everyone else shows their truth around, shows their truth to you, right? This person admires you, okay? Because the majority of you are standing in your truth, okay? And they want to be like you, I'm hearing. They wish they had the balls that you had, okay? And they just... they're scared. The anxiety around transformation is so intense. This person's just like freaking out. I've been feeling anxiety in the collective anyways, because some of you are dealing with karma on your end or standing in your truth as well. So I feel like this is both sides, okay? This person is so scared to speak their truth, so scared of this transformation. They're so scared of the heartache that goes along with it, okay? They're so scared to like upset other people. They're being very guarded about it right now. So they're trying to avoid it, okay? But this anxiety, this karma is only going to get worse. It's not going to change, okay? It's like a carousel going around and around and around, okay? And we can't be living a life like that, okay? That's why I feel the need to move away from my community, because I feel like my community has been the same for a long time, many generations. And I just feel like I've outgrown this carousel. Okay, and I want to see more things. I want to experience more things. I want to help other people, you know. And when I've been traveling, I've realized that it's a bigger world out there. It really is, okay? And I've been in this small community for a really long time. That's all I knew. This person's going through a similar experience. They're like in this snow globe and it's all they know, okay? And I do feel that they're starting to see, or they're starting to get nudges or dreams of what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be getting out there more and adventure and that sort of thing and doing more, okay? Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to ride a carousel every single day in my entire life. Like, I don't want to live a robotic life, you know? And before my ego death or my awakening, you know, that's all I knew. I just figured that's what life was. You work and you die, okay? And that's kind of what this person's doing. Like, this is just the way it is. You know, they don't want to go through these changes because they know there's a ton of grief behind this. They know that. They know it's going to be hard, you guys. So right now they're trying to just protect it and avoid it, okay? I do feel that they're quiet. They will be quiet for a while, you guys, because they are gaining clarity. Okay, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I do feel like they're freeing themselves from some delusional thoughts here. They will be here, okay? They're starting to take the blinders off here to some of this, okay? So they're going through, like, an awakening, okay? Some form of awakening or realization or soul growth here, definitely. This masculine's definitely having an ego death. I feel this very strongly. This masculine usually has a really cocky energy, but what I'm seeing is like layers peeling off of this masculine energy. Okay, so there's like growth here. Okay, it might not be growth that you're seeing, and some of you are like, oh yeah, right. Well, you guys have that attitude, like you're reflecting that attitude back to your person. Okay, so try to keep your vibrations high. I know some of you are mad, get that anger out, it's fine. But if you hold continuous resentment, okay, you're going to manifest that resentment, okay? If you constantly are looking back and holding resentment, you're probably dealing with a karmic situation, I'll be honest, okay? That's just how I feel about that. This person wants to come in and, like, give you a gesture or some sort of apology, you guys. Some of you are, like, earth signs here, but you don't have to be. But you're in this logical place right now. Like, you're working and getting your money together is what I'm seeing. And this person, like, they want to come towards you. Okay, they wish they could be like that as well. They do want to free themselves from their delusional thinking is what I'm picking up. This person's definitely in the emotions right now. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, okay? This person doesn't feel that you're going to wait for them anymore. They feel like you're moving forward, okay? They're definitely in their emotions, but they have this poker face on about it, okay? They might even drink to, like, not deal with the emotions I'm hearing, okay? But they're getting really impatient. You're getting really impatient, you guys. There's a very impatient energy in the collective here. Because this person feels like you're not waiting for them anymore. And they're being very deceptive, you guys. But they know they're supposed to be with you in some sort of union here. Or they're supposed to have some sort of growth with you here. Okay, they're aware of that. But they're being very deceptive about emotions, about truth, okay? Yep, see, there's the guy with the rope there, okay? See how he's pulling them in. This is the visualization I got earlier. This person's trying to pull out your heart space right now, okay? They do have feelings for you, but they're being so deceptive about that. This person has a ton of guilt about this connection right now, you guys. This person's been in a very selfish place, okay? They're waking up to this as well. They realize that they've been selfish to you. They've taken you for granted, that sort of thing, okay? And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's just been a complete stop right now with this connection. So that's indicating me you step back and you're going to let them deal with their shit, okay? Very selfish behavior, but this person has a pull. They want to pull you in is what I'm saying. I just see that pull at your energy. Yeah, they want to come towards you. They do. They've been juggling multiple lives here, multiple facades, multiple masks, whatever. Take it right now is what I'm seeing, okay? And it's exhausting to them. It's exhausting. Yeah, this person's been trying to ignore this transformation, you guys. They have been trying to ignore it, okay? Like, with the butterfly in the background there, they're trying to turn their back on this transformation, okay? And that's why you stepped away, because you know this person's full power in what they have, okay? You see it. They're trying to run away from it, definitely. They have been running away from it, and I feel this person's a bit embarrassed they've been doing that. So that's indicating to me that they're maybe aware, like, they wasted all this time, they avoided transformation, they avoided change, they've been living this life of a carousel every day, okay? That's what I keep saying, carousel. They're dealing with emotions here, you guys. These emotions are definitely pouring out all over the place is what I'm picking up, okay? Yeah, they really feel like you're done with them. Yeah, they really feel like you're done with them, you guys. They've been selfish and that sort of thing, and they feel like you're done. Okay, they feel like you almost want revenge on them. You're angry at them, so some of you might be. But honestly, you guys, they're very insecure, and that's why they haven't been making movement here, okay? Strong insecurity. This person grew up feeling like they were always left out, like they were an alien in the environment, black sheep, that sort of thing, okay? This person has never really given a tangible offer to you for some of you, or the offer you got was just breadcrumbs. Even if you're like in a connection with this person or living with this person, like there's never been an even given receipt exchange here, okay? This person's taken people for granted, you guys. They have. They've used people, okay? They've been ruthless, okay? They're dealing with that as well, okay? They have a lust issue. They have a sexual addiction for some of you, okay? And this is to cover up insecurities in their life, okay? They're starting to realize their life is pretty pitiful, okay? They're haunted. They're haunted by their past, by their mistakes, by their shadow work. Okay, by the fact they've been avoiding things. And their environment is projecting back to them what they need to work on right now, what they need to let go of, okay, that sort of thing. There's a strong projection. There's mirroring going on in their environment right now. They are being mirrored the things they need to work on in their own environment. Their karma is surfacing. That sort of energy is coming in right now. They're in a very distorted thinking now, very delusional thinking, okay? They're trying to hold a mask on right now. I see a masculine just going, like, frustrated. So it's becoming harder and harder and harder, okay? Very superficial, okay? Yeah, they're definitely awakening, you guys. So, and see, with the awakening, they're just at loss with identity. They just, all they knew isn't what they knew. Okay, so I do feel this person is like stepping back and doing some inner soul work right now. Okay, in their mind, what they're doing is they're, you know, holding on to their environment, but I do feel there's inner soul work. This person's in their head, they're getting downloads, they're getting wisdom, okay, from source is what I'm seeing, okay. They're trying to run away from the mirror, you guys. They're trying to run away from looking in a mirror, because I get a visualization of a mirror, like they don't even want to look at themselves right now. They're really like feeling pitiful within their own identity at this current moment, but they don't want to do this inner work. So that's what I'm seeing as a masculine that doesn't want to look in a mirror. Okay, so they're trying to avoid all of this, okay, but they're losing control in their environment, okay. And yeah, here's you surrendering, letting go. And for some of you, that's what it's going to take. Okay, because this person's learning their self-worth in their environment. They're learning their worth. They're learning their value. Okay, they're realizing that people around them truly do not have their best intent. Do not add to their value. Okay, some of your masculines, their life were pretty shitty until you came in the picture and triggered some awakening and some growth here. Okay, and they're realizing this. Okay, if people in your environment are not adding to your growth, not adding to you, adding to your purpose or your value, then they're not you're not your fucking friends. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. They're not your fucking friends. So if your masculine was down this shitty path before you came in and you kind of helped them get up, you know, on their feet a little bit, what the hell are they holding on to? So I feel like they're kind of looking around at that, like, well, maybe that, because maybe you even said that, okay, or something like that, or you pointed out, like, these friends are bad. These friends are bad for you, okay? Because this masculine only feels worth around you is what I'm picking up. So their environment's exposing the truth. But good old free will here, you know, and in free will, you can do free will all you want. But, you know, eventually you got to pay some price when you know, fight against your truth and that sort of thing, okay? You guys are ascending, so I feel the feminine's been going through a very, very painful ascension this month. Yeah, some of you did. You separated. You turned your back to the connection. It's going to have, there's going to be growth behind the scenes. You're going to have personal growth as well, because some of you were codependent on the energy of this connection, okay? I do feel this masculine is going to be realizing that due to their self-esteem issues, they're running away from their blessings, okay? They're running away from their identity. They're running away from themselves. They're not running away from you. They're running away from themselves, okay? So don't see it as they're running away from you. That's not the case. I do feel this masculine's in their head, though, about goals, like dreams, okay? But they're still holding on to the past, and it's holding them back. They're still reliving their past, okay? They're not letting it go. They're still reliving it. They're on this carousel that I'm, you know, picturing here. But this transformation is there. It's there. It's like they can't resist it forever, okay? Their true potential is going to show, okay? Some of them are definitely trying to energetically communicate with you, okay? Yeah, some of you are definitely dealing with a karmic connection I'm seeing here, okay? So you're going to learn that truth. Going to learn that truth. But this person is holding on to materialistic items very strongly, you guys. And they're going to realize that this is giving them a life that's shit. Okay, you know how many people, like, hold on to toxic situations over inheritance, you guys? I see that all the time. I hear about it all the time in my readings. I pick it up all the time. All the time. And this is a form of control. This is a form of control, okay? And some of these masculines or you are like holding on to toxic situations over money, okay? And with this new world shattering apart, I don't feel that that's going to be an excuse to hold on to toxic situations anymore. Okay? Because I know like there's been a big crash in some stock markets and shit, and some of that inheritance people are banking on might be invested money, and there's been a crash in that. Okay, just an example. Okay, there's just shit going on that's going to make it so that can't be an excuse anymore, because that money or investment isn't there anymore, if that makes sense. Okay. So I'm visualizing a house being built, you guys. So some of these masculines are trying to just rebuild their current environment with the one they're in. That's what I'm seeing. They might actually be trying to buy a house or move or something like that. But I think they feel if they change the environment they're in, or like go on a trip with the people they're hanging out with or something like that, or just change their surroundings, that'll change the people. I don't know. That's going to resonate for somebody. I do feel that a lot of you are hearing music in the 5D, okay? You're going to hear songs, that sort of thing. Okay, I do feel this person is making plans here, you guys, okay? They want to break it free from their current life. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Yeah, there's definitely like a breakaway here from the current life. Like they want to be single, okay? I do feel there's some sort of plan going on with that behind the scenes. But this person, yeah, they're worried about money. They're worried about materialistic items, okay? And some of you, like this person, if they are dealing another connection or they left you to go back to somebody else, you need a transitional period. You don't want to just open your door to this person. I feel like that's not a good idea. It could cycle back to old ways again, okay? That's up to you. That's your own intuition or what you want to do, but that's just what I'm hearing, okay? There needs to be a transitional period. Some of you, this person, you know, they're trying to wrap things up at home and you're not knowing it. Like they owe family money, they owe people money, they're trying to pay debt off, or they're doing some sort of planning around that. But it's like they have that with you in mind, though. Like they think about you when they're doing this. So it's like they do have you in mind with this plan, but then they're like, oh, it's just in my head or whatever, and they just kind of ignore it. But this is downloads. This is guidance. This is spiritual guidance they're receiving. This person's really stressed about money, okay? Really stressed, like there's money out there, you know, money owed to people, whatever. Or they just feel like they owe people in their environment. Okay, they do. They feel like they owe people because they do have people in their environment that are guilt-tripping them over something they did from the past. Okay? And they just feel like they owe this person their life, basically. And what they need to do is forgive themselves, right? It's something they're not doing. Some of them are having, with the rain here, I feel like this is like, you know, chaos in the environment here, guys, okay? Debt, karmic debt, that's what I'm seeing. Karmic debt, financial debt. Some of you are YouTube readers, I'm seeing as well with this going on here, okay? So I do feel like they are probably watching your videos if that's your story, okay? Because I know some of you are readers that watch my channel. This person feels very pressured, you guys, when it comes to family, okay? Like, you know, they really are following this family dynamic. This is a very strong family tie this masculine has to their family dynamic, okay? And they just feel really pressured to hold on to it. They feel obligated to hold on to it, okay? And for some of you, with court here, it is like it's inheritance or homes or obligations or some sort of paperwork behind this tie that they have with family members, okay? That's what I'm seeing. It's debt, it's paperwork, because I keep seeing paperwork. This is strange, you guys. Some of them, they were like communicating with you on Christmas and they were with family and they text you and somebody saw it and they got shit for it. I don't know, that's going to resonate for somebody. I'm just hearing that. This person wants to tell you everything, I'm seeing, okay, guys, but they're not. Okay? There is like, issues going on that you don't know about is what I'm hearing, okay? But they're still like having this false hope in this situation is what I'm hearing. So they're still trying to make it work, okay? You guys, there has been some sort of, you know, scam with family, okay? This is so strong today, okay? Like with homes and legal paperwork or promised money that never came is what I'm hearing, okay? Or they got written out of a will, or they never were getting it, or there's some sort of karmic debt with family, okay? And they were being controlled. There's some sort of scammy shit with family is what I'm feeling right now. I'm also hearing that some of them, there's like family business, or there was a promised business, or just something promised that was never given. This person's thinking about your birthday today, guys. That's what I'm hearing as well. They're thinking about your birthday. Like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing, like, birthday here, okay? They're definitely got your birthday in mind here. Like, they're thinking about some sort of surprise for your birthday. They think about you a lot, you guys. They think about life with you, I'm seeing, okay? This person might sit at holidays or events with other people, but they think about you, or they wish you were there is what I'm hearing, something like that. Or they just, like, imagine it in their mind. All right. Yeah. These people got deceptive friends around them, you guys. There's friends whispering in the ear about this connection. This has been coming in for a while, and it's affecting how they see themselves. It's affecting how they love themselves. It's affecting their true identity, okay? Some of them are being very deceptive about this, okay? But they got a friend whispering in their ear about this connection. That's really what I'm feeling right now, okay? And for some reason, this friend, they're quite worried about this friend. So I don't know if this friend knows the tea on this person or what the deal is, but there's some worry about a friend here, is what I'm feeling, or somebody in their life. Yeah, this person's going through issues with friends. So take that as it resonates, you guys. But there's trouble with friends here coming in. Two-faced friends. Bullshit, okay? These friends' false masks are coming off. Mm-hmm. You guys, these two-faced friends, I mean, they need to drop these fuckers out of their life. I mean, or maybe you do. There's always this blonde hair masculine or like gray hair masculine from you're dealing with, okay? But this person is dealing with accusations in their environment in regards to friends and family and that sort of thing here, okay? And they're trying to smooth it over is what I'm feeling. And they're really, really nervous about this, okay? But these people are two-faced. These people are not loyal to them at all, okay? For some of them, they think they smoothed this over already, but it's not. It's not. That's what I'm seeing, okay? But what they don't realize is this ending is going to bring something else, okay? They're being shown the way. They're being shown the way here is what I'm seeing, but they're just like all over the place. They want change for the better, you guys, but like I said, there's some sort of hold on with money here. There's something with money, inheritance, chunks of money, property that they're banking on at this time. There's some sort of bank on property I'm hearing, okay? They really feel that, like, the worst part is over with this, though, because I feel like there was an argument, or they think it's over, but it's not. It's not, okay? They're just trying to avoid it, okay? They're banking on a gift or an investment, or I don't know. So take that as it resonates. They're banking on this, okay? But it's really not adding to their value. Okay, this person, you guys, if you guys have new love coming in, some of you do. This person does not want you to have new love. They do not want you with anybody else, okay? Also be very careful, you guys, with your lovers here, because some of you, you're following a pattern of codependency. Just be careful with that, okay? Yeah, this person has a warped view of what love is. They really do. Like, they do feel loved with you. They do want to take things to the next level, but they have codependency on those around them. And there's friends here. So if they're in another commitment, you guys, there might be mutual friends, family, that sort of thing. They're just, these people are defining them. One, in a sense, is putting them down. Yeah, I feel like a ton of you here, like, you are letting go of this connection. You're letting go of the control issues. You're letting go of an outcome here, okay? You're focused on finances and career, you guys. You guys are getting prosperity and abundance because you let go of this connection, okay? Because this person was blocking your prosperity and abundance because you were too focused on the connection than you were on yourself, right? So I feel that coming in. And some of you, you're keeping an open mind. And I do see it like another soul connection manifesting in. But just pay attention to red flags, you guys. Just pay attention to red flags. So some of you, you're going to repeat a karmic cycle. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. You do deserve love. You absolutely do deserve love. But some of you, you don't know if it's safe to love because you've given your heart out so many times and it's been thrown in the trash can. Okay, and this is a karmic cycle that you're not ending. Because some of you, you've been used for sex. You've been used in general here because you have such a giving, loving heart. Okay, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? Because some of you need to free yourself from that karmic cycle. Okay. Well, you guys, there can be new love opportunities several different times in your life, but time is an illusion. But also, you can stop it yourself. Okay, if you're not open to it, you can stop it yourself. So if you want to manifest new love, you can manifest new love. But if you're going to still hold on to this connection real tight and not release it and keep an open mind, then it's probably not going to come. Okay? And when you're in that place of self-love, you're going to shine and they're going to come in on their own. I promise you that. When you start glowing, grow and glow, they'll come in. Starting being in that power. But look, you guys, your strength is getting this person to come at you. Okay, it is getting this person to want to move at you. But right now, they're like, you know, they're still like trying to hold on to their environment for some reason or another. And it's for nothing but egotistic reasoning. Okay. Some of you are in this place where you've been completely, okay, you've been completely building from the ground up here, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Like, you have been, and they need to make a decision. But right now, they're just trying to flex themselves around both worlds. That's what I'm seeing. They're trying to have the best of both worlds, okay? But they are thinking very deeply, you guys, and are really focusing on who has their interest, who has their best interest. Yeah, they're at a fork in the road, you guys. They're definitely there. Like, they really desire a new life. And they are at this place like, okay, my past or my future? My past or my future? Who is actually loyal to me? What is actually loyal to me? Which path will bring me blessings? Okay, they are deep in thought. They are thinking about this, okay, very deeply. They're manifesting their future is what I'm hearing. They think about reconciliation with you guys. They really want to mend fences with you. Okay, But they're working so hard to try to keep the peace around them that it's just... They're trying to avoid change, okay? They're trying to avoid change. They're trying to keep the peace around them. But they are, like, having a change of heart that I'm seeing, okay? They know it's time to go from their environment. They're well aware of that. But see, yeah, they're walking this belief system right now is what I'm seeing, okay? But they know that you are that person that's like they're milk and honey here. They know that. They're really scared of abandonment. They're scared to be alone. But this person needs to learn to be alone. Everybody needs to learn to be okay in themselves. Their life is just, it's a carousel. Never ending story. That's all I see is this carousel. It's like, ooh, whoop-de-doo, that's fun. You know? And this whole earth needs balance, and the abundance needs to be distributed evenly. But until we're down that path we need to be going on, it's not going to happen. Okay? And the lack of worth, the lack of self-esteem, the unhealed childhood wounds, the unhealed trauma, the karma, that sort of thing, is why everybody's hating each other. Okay? Because nobody's standing in their truth. You know, this person's holding their visions, you guys. Like, they have their visions in mind, okay? But I do feel that right now they're just kind of, like, really deciding is what I'm hearing. Yeah, they're contemplating, okay? They're contemplating on where and what to do, when, okay? Like, they have all these things in mind. Is it worth it? Okay, their self-esteem is very low right now, so they don't feel good enough is what I'm seeing, okay? And they're trying worlds and have some sort of outcome that's going to make everybody peaceful and happy, okay? Unfortunately, you can't please everybody, which during this pandemic, I'm learning. You're probably learning as well. With my work, I'm learning that because I get grief every day from somebody, okay? You're not going to make everybody happy, okay? And those people that aren't happy, it's a projection of themselves. It really is, okay? And their emotions are all over the place right now. Like, they're so close to achieving some sort of goal here, guys, but they're just, like, so hesitant because it's like, well, what will these people think? What will these people do? That sort of thing. Okay, like, they're still worried about, like, being exposed or something like that. I don't know. It's, like, major... there's no balance there. Okay. They're clinging on to toxic situations strongly. Like, friends. I keep hearing friends. Some of you, yeah, like, you are traveling away from this connection, traveling in a different direction. I see that as yours, okay? Some of you are moving because there's a lot of feminines that are actually moving, and that's part of your, you know, getting out of your comfort zone is moving. And I just see you moving on with life regardless. Some of you, all you get is a sexual connection, okay? I keep hearing plan. Okay. So it's like this person is planning. Okay, they're having dreams about you. That's really strongly. But they're studying here. They're thinking about a way to come towards you or to say something to you. But right now they keep giving to the karma. They keep giving you the karma. So they keep getting the gift and more karma. Karma is the gift that never quits giving, right? Okay, so... yeah, there's change, and there's change being pushed upon everybody, okay? This person, I feel their environment's changing, and they're not telling you. They want to say something, like they want to tell you the truth. They're seeing synchronization, they're being guided, okay? This person, like, wants to marry you, like they do. They're in such denial, though. They're in such denial about their karma. Yeah, they just go back and forth. They're all up in their head, okay? But they are starting to have more faith in their, you know, they're starting to have more faith here. Okay, yeah, they're starting to see things from a different perspective. They're seeing their bad influences around them, you guys. They are, okay? And some of these bad influences, like, are lurking on them, watching them. Like, they're not good. They're not good. This person makes fake accounts and shit like that and watches you if you have them blocked. I'm hearing for some of you that is true. Yeah, if some of you, like, I'm saying, like, you guys are tarot readers. They watch your ass. Okay, they make fake accounts, they watch you, or they watch you in general here because some of you blocked them, okay, and they have no other way to watch you but make fake accounts. Okay, so that's for some of you. This person wants to take a chance to you, but they're really like fearful of their environment, okay? Or if you're already in a union with this person, they want to change it, but they're very fearful of what other people think. They're very scared to stand in their truth, regardless of your situation. Very scared. Inner child wounds, big time. Yeah. Person's obsessed with you, though. They watch you all the time, you guys. This person I'm picking up on today goes to extremes. There's fake accounts. Okay, there's issues here. This person will do anything to have their friends watch you. Fake accounts. Take that as a resonate. I don't know. And for some of them, like, they are being pushed to, like, leave another connection here, you guys, but it triggers their childhood wounds. So they maybe went through a traumatic separation of parents as a child, and they're just very triggered by that. Okay, so they're very protective of their current environment for some reason. But they really want a new beginning. They're being pushed there. This person does love you. There's no doubt about that. They may communicate. They may communicate that they love you. They may, like, say something that indicates something like that. I don't know. You know, this person wants to come towards you. I'm hearing that's just not the right time to make the changes, okay? But they're having major regret. They know if they don't, they're going to regret it. You guys, you're losing patience, though, so you're moving forward. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, some of you released them, okay? And they're regretting. They're trying to accept it, but there's major regret. You know, you guys, some of these people you're dealing with, you'd be surprised the measures they'll go to watch you. Okay? They might act like that, and some of them, they don't care about you. I'll be honest. They're just using your ass. So it's up to you to decide the difference. Because I'm not going to hold anything back. I just heard that. But they'll act like they don't care, and they'll seem withdrawn, but they will make fake accounts. They will drive by your work. They will drive by your house. Okay? It comes up in my readings quite a bit. You'd be surprised. And then people are like, no, it's not true. And some of them do find out about it. This person has a side that you don't know. Okay? That you may not know. Okay? And, you know, right now, they're dealing with so many tests in their environment. They're, you know, and they have so many interferences right now, and they're being tested with these interferences. Are these my friends or are they not? Are these people loyal or are they not? Can they live without you or can they not? Because right now this person thinks they can change the fucking environment, but they're going to learn the hard way who's actually loyal. Who's loyal? They are. Even if it's their own family, okay? You know, this person, for some of you, you are finding new love, but for some of you, this person's love is growing for you. I'm hearing like they have a whole new perspective. Like they, you know, it says new love, but that's because they're discovering what true love really is. They're discovering what love feels like because their heart space is opening. Like I said, I feel a pull in the heart space today for some of you, okay? They want to be vulnerable with you. They trust you, okay? They want to rekindle in a passionate manner. You're different. you're somebody different and they're scared of judgment from like family. And because some of you guys, this person's single and they're worried about their family, but they care for you, okay? And I do feel there is luck here. Like there's a bridge being built between the two of you, okay? That's probably why I'm seeing this connection to the heart space. This person's really slow moving, guys. Okay, you'll know. You'll discover. I promise. You'll discover the truth. Okay, so we'll get some messages and close it out. Just a reminder, you guys, I'm only doing emergency readings. I'm not taking any basic, okay? And I'm going to be cutting off emergency readings probably this weekend before I leave to Texas on Tuesday, okay? This person's really confused right now, okay? So a lot of confusion because they feel pulled back and forth, okay? But they're trying to pull at your energy, so make sure you protect your energy. Yeah, there's third party for a lot of you here. There's third party. They're dealing with an ex or friends, family, etc. Childhood issues. Yep, major childhood wounds here. Being away from you changed them. I don't know why I did the things I did. You're the best thing that happened to me. I care about you, but only as a friend. Is there still a chance for us? Don't worry, I'm coming. Alright, that should do it, guys. So I'm going to let that go right there, and that should do it for everybody. Alright. Thank you for the donations, everybody, okay? Have a good evening.